Originally, I wasn't going to be here today, but it seems like I am. So there was a huge train crash. Not huge, but there was a train crash down south of Olympia. And originally they'd said 6 people died, but now that's been reduced down to 3, which is kind of confusing. Like, I'm glad there are less. Am I glad there are less dead people? Well, I wouldn't want there to be more, I guess. But like, so where did the 3 dead people they found before go? I don't know. I have played around more in Astroneer, and apparently only some of the research pieces are that uh, provide that much research. Some of the smaller ones, like the tomatoes, don't count for as much. So Subnautica is not responding. Let's wait for the program to respond. um, so like having like 2 tomatoes doesn't mean that you don't have to research for, or that you have research for 2 hours. It's They don't last very long. So I guess there is some incentive to go out and find more, but you're just replacing one form of babying for another, um, and it really doesn't feel good. I've also learned that having to accumulate the 8,000 research points you need to make the large truck uh, takes a really long time. Partly because it's a lot of points, but also there's the constant babysitting and all that. And this array just like sits in my base all the time. I don't even know why. I was reading somewhere on the subreddit that like if you load and reload your base, it should go away. But no, he has been here for days now. Thought about killing him, but he's not really hurting anything, and it gives me something to bitch about. So let's see if there's been more damage over here now that I've logged in and that crash fish is awoken. Is he going to try to do damage to my base? He has. Those 2 stray um, fish that were there in my bioreactor, I picked up from the fire pits down in the jelly caves. I was having to think of what it was called. Because I mean, since I got the reinforced dive suit, I can pretty much go down there without much impunity, or with a lot of impunity. There's punity going on. I just am not sure of the quantities. Okay, so let's see, what do I got in my inventory? Got some lead. Because I had to do a crap ton of farming. I did a little bit of organization. I don't remember how this stuff is organized, but apparently I have precious metals here. And then here I have manufactured stuff. Here I have copper and a piece of lead. And over here's just some stuff, I guess. I'll eat that. I think I mentioned it before, but there's a suggestion on Reddit to make crafting units take from nearby resources. That's a really good idea. Because sorting all that shit out is a pain in the ass. I mean, still be useful and needed for like when I'm going to craft things, like the placeholder. Um, you know. So the Ishimura is the one that I've left with a solar panel on it. And then the Ariel, because she's going to be under the sea basically all the time, she has a what do you call it? Armor instead. I would really like to be able to leave her with the power efficiency module, but there's no room. So the primary purpose that this thing is going to serve, I should make torpedoes for this, is to act as a staging base for the lower area, which means I need to make like a crafting terminal. I need to make a whole bunch of storage units because I mean, this is nice to have, but this is grotesquely insufficient. So I guess let's get started on that. Let's listen to the radio. Find out what's being said there. That's not a radio.
This is line pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plenty. That's weird. Because I was pretty sure I've seen all of them, but I've gotten more tells from different stuff. But let's see. Let's look at what I need to make a crafting table. Gold and a coral sample. Oh snap! Look at what I got over here. Not gold, but I got gold. No, I don't have that here. Okay, well here I have table coral. And here I have gold. Let's see what I need to make decoys. Let's upgrade. Where are decoys? I wish it was possible to search this. Basic, advanced, deployables maybe? Okay, it's too long to look at. Deployables, 3 titanium, and a wiring kit. That'll definitely be in here. The wiring kit. And I need to see what I need in order to make a power efficiency module for the cyclops. Computer chip, magnetite, and polyaniline. Computer chip, polyaniline. I think magnetite's here. There we go. I might already have one in here. So, I mean, that'll be good. I like to line it so that the creases are there. Just so. Okay, this thing has no mods whatsoever. I will eventually be able to make a thermal uh, charging thing. But until such time as that, I definitely want to use as little power as possible. Now let's make some lockers. And these are different depths? They are. That's fine though. I don't think I'm too concerned about that. And I've run out of titanium. But that's fine. I'll just cannibalize that. There. Because, I mean, I really should make a whole a grow pen so I can have a variety of food to eat while I'm off exploring the universe. I forgot to put away those 2 decoys. I have not scanned you yet. Let's try. Oh, what was popping up that it wanted me to scan? Oh, this is what it wanted me to scan, the Furl Papyrus. I was going to say, I was fairly sure that I'd scanned the whale, but they're just so fucking cool, man. You know, mouth like a spider, too. Just with teeth that don't move. So, filling up the... I'm going to need a fuck ton of lead for down below, too. Filling up the placeholder with mats to make my second base down below. That's going to be an ordeal. I have 1 piece of lead. So, let's top off my water requirements. And then let's go exploring for some decent lead deposits, as well as some, you know, just stuff. I will need a beacon. And then now that I have the other depth module that I'm sure I didn't have the other time, I'm going to go check out what's that cave system that might be out there. And I suppose Life Pod 7. That's probably the other way. Aurora crew member requested assistance. And there's a quartz deposit way out there. I have recently come into possession of some polenta. And I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. As far as I can tell, polenta is essentially like cornmeal. So, I don't know. Maybe I could cube it and put ketchup on it. I don't think I've emptied out storage for this. You bastard, you said this thing was structurally sound. Okay, so a bone shark's gonna come by and like nibble on me. Just did. Seems to be leaving me alone now. Because I do not wish to come back and see my ship being all torn to hell. I disapprove of that. But whatever. What is this? Pen, cup. This dude had a bizarre set of priorities when deciding what to take back.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Barely manufacture the most professional material. Want a battery? Here. Have a children's toy. Need deep sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. Move forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful in the truth.
Okay, well, that explains why stupid crap was there. Yeah, you want to play chicken? I'll electrocute you, fucker. I have played more of Wylands, or Islands, I guess. I'm not really keen on how they think it's pronounced. That toy car takes up 4 inventory slots? And I'm not convinced that it warrants much interest at this point in time. I'm certain there are people who are screwing around with the free build mode and doing whatever, but before that point in time, the game is just... it's needlessly obtuse. Originally, when before my lesson had been moved, I was going to do Wylands today for like half an hour, talk about what I don't like in the game. But but since I have more time, I figured I would spend more time on this. I am not really seeing anywhere any decent lead deposits. That looks like silver, if it's anything. The quartz deposit, but there's so much loose quartz around here that I'll stumble upon it again anyway. Holy shit, you teleported a ghost Leviathan out here? Why would you do that? Now, why isn't that thing exploding? I mean, it's a deep pressure fish. It should explode. Also, it's just really not cool to be teleporting a ghost Leviathan out into the middle of the ocean in an area that shouldn't have a ghost Leviathan, because now it's going to make it a pain in the ass to explore. From what I can tell, and most things that I've seen on the Reddits and whatnot, they have really upped the teleportation cooldowns. I guess reduced the teleportation cooldowns, and also greatly increased the aggressiveness of the warpers. I know that once you get deceased, it that does increase the game's reaction to you as far as aggressiveness goes. But I mean, come on, man. They don't really give you any way to deal with it other than just, creatively, creative cowardice. Okay, so let's take stock of what I need for the underworld. I'm going to need some multi-purpose rooms. So I need lots of titanium. Need, at bare minimum, uh, a water refiner, bioreactor. I think that for where I plan to make my base, there is a vent nearby, so some thermal reactors too. Alien containment facility, a garden, but I mean that's miscellaneous stuff. It's literally just more titanium. Um, and then some moon pools. At minimum one, but preferably three. Two, maybe. Excuse me, I had to cough badly. So, with that in mind, let's see. I need 2 titanium ingots. Um, Aerogel's easy to get. Probably need to farm up some copper. That's easy to get. Stuff where I still haven't found the nuclear reactor stuff. Um, I guess not too many titanium ingots. But either a lot of lead or a lot of lithium. Now, for lead, to begin with, Oh, this will go in processed materials. And where to put the car? Wow, the car takes up a lot of space. That car takes up a ton of space. That's a bug report. Hmm. Well, where's somewhere I'm less likely to run over it? There. And then I've also got the baseball cap and the like some kind of beaker or something to deal with. A cylindrical sample. So, container. In case I need to pee at night. I am standing on Reginald. And he is making me move around. That is dumb. So are there two in there? I mean, can I cook this guy? I don't think that's my place for grabbing cook fish anymore. It's supposed to be, but I think now it's just decorative place. God, the frame rate dies. Okay. So I know where the bulk cap is. I put it into Ishimura. Got like one space left. There. Done. Let's see what messages are here now. Hmm. Do I already have your voice log or survivors? I guess I don't. Thought I'd found all the places. I'm just going to put those there because I don't have anywhere else to put them. Let's grab a piece of salt. Do you have salt laying around somewhere? probably do. We'll check out use life pod, chief technology, yeah, chief technology officer, you, maybe, no, that's probably tactical. Chief tactical officer, you sunk 500 meters before abandoning the life pod. Now, she was probably having a rough time because you use more oxygen the deeper you are, and she may not have had a rebreather. Let's do a little bit of ocean cleanup. Let's hope we look out and get a piece of lead. We can try again and get silver again. These sand sharks are not very aggressive. I mean, I don't exactly feel like you could just, sit there next to them and they'd leave you alone. But it feels like you could just sit there next to them and they'd leave you alone. Quartz and ruby just laying around. So much quartz just laying around. Are you following? No, you stopped following me. Okay. Good.
Flotation device has failed. I can reconfigure the O2 system.
Well, that probably didn't work. Oh, damn, you guys jump high. Have I scanned you already? Yeah. This is sand. Oh, shale? Yeah, there's nothing good in shale. At least nothing useful in shale. Hello, Arendor. Probably because I don't stream very consistently and I don't advertise at all, and I don't really think I'm that interesting. So, there's lots of good reasons this guy doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. Gold, which you don't need. And this one over here is also gold? No, this is copper. Yep. So I'm sufficiently frustrated by this. Subnautica lead deposits. Minerals. Lead crash zone, dunes, dune caves, Grand Reef, and grassy plateau. Bullshit. I don't think I have ever seen those deposits just laying around in any of those places. I appreciate your positive sentiments, Arendor. I'm glad you're able to get something out of this. So it's F4 that tells me where F3? No, F1. Where am I? Blood kelp. Coming up on a mushroom forest. This is not the main one that I think of when exploring the mushroom forest. Dude, did you see that brain crab just fucking fly away? Poor guy. This should be close to the dunes, I think. This is the dunes. Okay. So, rumor and propaganda have it that somewhere around here, I'm going to find a large lead deposit. I don't believe them. Because that is silver. It's a fucking warper. What did you teleport in? Because I don't trust you. Oh, look, this glows. Let's see what's over here. I don't have a key. Well, I have beacons. And that beacon will say, bring a key. You haven't played because... Why isn't this repairing my boat? You haven't played because you haven't found the thing interesting to play, or you haven't played because of some other phenomenon? Oh, let's go ahead and have my heart broken again. Oh, I got lead. Got lead this time. Oh, this is lead. Are you lead? You are titanium. There needs to be an alchemy kit or something that lets you convert some of these substances. I think I'm getting into risky waters out here. Like Leviathan waters. That's also going to be titanium. Oh, hello, Mr. Warper. You gonna bring me a friend to play with? Sand shark isn't very scary. Well, you know, the sea treader area, if you need stuff that comes out of shale, is really good. Um, but as far as just like specific, you know, I don't know that there are any good places to farm anything anywhere. There's just regions where you luck out and find things. I would not be surprised if at least the small resources are placed randomly on the map. I don't know about the large deposits. I'm not going to go down there. Yeah. I think this is the edge of the world. I mean, if you have like a specific thing that you're going to get, then as you play, you'll eventually know where to look for it. Oh, see, I knew I was in Leviathan waters. Did he really get scared off by just one zap? Fucker. When he killed the Oh, there he is. Did he kill? No, he didn't kill the sand shark. That would have been cool. I mean, not for the sand shark, but... I mean, apparently this is a good area for finding these large quartz deposits, because I've found a lot of these large quartz deposits, and also several titanium deposits, and some salt. None of which are things that I'm looking for. Well, there's a lot of silver around here. I think it'll be safe. But silver is like so useless. It's not useless. It's just there's so much of it everywhere. You know, the finding a silver deposit just is not... It does not make the heart sing. This does not seem familiar. I don't think I've explored this one yet. Yeah, I don't think I have. I'm going to go in this way, considering I always go in through the other way. There's a fucking Reaper in here. Or not a Reaper, a Warper. Well, still. See? Telltale Warper stuff. Have a good day, dude. Well, got some water out of this branch. Not that I don't trust the Warper, but I don't trust the Warper, so I'm going to check the boat. Okay. Oh. Did you just kill me? No. I was worried you killed me, because you actually might still have killed me, because I don't know if I can... Oh, here's open water. Okay, good. Okay, let us do that. And then that. Well, good. If you're stuck in there, good. Fuck you, man. Because they are absolutely the biggest pains in the ass in the game. And there's nothing in this wreck but water, it seems. What's up here? That seems to be where the warper is stuck. Can I sneak past? There's a pad I need to grab. With no grabbable stuff on it. Well, fine. Screw you, man. When did I pick up salt? Where's my laser gun? Oh, finally. Something that isn't water. I don't disagree with the decision to remove removable batteries from the lamps, but I kind of wish you could remove the batteries from the lamps still. What is this, water? Yep. Fuck. Oh, look, there's going to be a cuddly sand shark right outside waiting for me. I think it's the one that I zapped before. Oh, look at him. He's got all those festering sores. Well, I'm kind of irritated that I still haven't found the schematic for the still suit or the nuclear reactor. Okay, well, I think the plan now is to... Ooh, this is a cave system, isn't it? This is not a cave system. This is a cave system. That is not Seamoth friendly. I think the plan now is to go back, build another chest to put things in, and then come back with some keys I could totally put like a little hidey hole in here. Like you could absolutely outfit like could you build a multi-purpose room in here? Okay, well maybe not. But you could make like a tube compartment in here. You could power it with the um, the thermal jets over here. Have a nice little vacation home. Because wow, it's perfectly safe down here. The jellyfish. Oh, and I guess that thing accepted. But you could, evict these guys. Get one of the propulsion things and just, shoot them out. Have a fart horse running around patrolling for you. Man, this place is kind of cool. Hmm. The uh, life pod appears in a fixed position on the HUD. It's just a bug. I mean, you can get rid of it by just toggling it. Well, if you change its color, it's even that changes still. Okay. Oh look, Mr. Warper. I guess maybe he did get out. So I came out here with the sole purpose of finding a lead deposit. That is titanium. And what did I find? I found a Leviathan. Not a good trade. This is another one. Actually, by this point, I might just be like back and finding other stuff, other old stuff. Yeah, those doors are not openable. I think maybe this is not a wreck I can explore. This is just a wreck. Which is fine, I suppose. It's not like I wanted excitement or adventure. This has an entrance. I can explore this wreck now. It's got some junk I can pick up. I've already got that. I already got these. Look at that, a door I can laser open. You're kidding. I... I'm not going to pick up the ball caps. Like, the whole purpose of this rack was to give me 2 ball caps. And some disinfected water. Which I effectively just drank. I mean, I guess there was a bunch of other stuff in here I could have scanned. You know, had I not already had them, but... But that was a disappointment. How are you, Wolfman? It has indeed been a while. You have not been here. I have not been here. Worlds apart. Okay, let's dump all this crap I got. We'll look briefly on the way back to see if I can find a lead deposit. I won't find a lead deposit, but I'll look for one. Yeah, I think July maybe was my last, the last time I was streaming regularly. So it has been a while. This is, the eye candy update is, I think, the second major one since I stopped. Wow. Taking a nap and then woke up, I guess. I never have a good answer to the "how are you" question. Like, ever. Well, I guess I could leave this stuff in the placeholder. Because otherwise I will have to make a new storage container back on the base. I will only need 1 piece of silver. And I will need that piece of silver for a medical kit. So I will bring this silver with me. And I think I'll take this water with me and leave it here just to have a bunch of water. There might be a fire. Yeah, they've continued to trickle in even when I haven't been streaming. I have like 2 videos that are really popular. One from Dead Space and one from Metro Last Light. My base is underwater. water. Um, so people tend to subscribe after those. I'm guessing that crash fish has been acting up. And had I just left the door closed, bet everything would have been fine. Yep. Right? That's where the damage is, isn't it? No, it's over here. Where is the damage over there? Whoa! What happened? What happened to my base? Okay, let's do a little bit of troubleshooting here. We will get some lithium and titanium, and we're going to start building some hatches. Okay, so this area will be the easiest to block off for now. It's the interior modules. How did I come up with my channel name? It's just my internet name that I use all over the internet. Okay, so this appears to be draining now. That means that any damage, right? Yeah, any damage is past this. Come on, water, you can go down. You can do it. This frame rate is abhorrent. Okay, so this is done. Let's go over here. And everything's flooded again. Okay. Well, this fish is finally getting some good swimming going on. I'm going to need to spend a lot of time. There we go. Actually setting up proper bulkheads throughout here, but I don't want to do that now. So when I got out of the military, oh god, last century, I just came up with it I mean that's it's just something I've used forever. So what was likely to have caused that damage here? I mean, when there was damage over here, certainly you can blame that on the crash fish that lives in that crag. Excuse me. But here, man, I don't know. The Christmas wolf. I can't I can't see it very clearly, so I'm going to not know how to zoom in on that because apparently I don't know how to zoom in on that. If I right click on your name, no. If I click on these three dots, go to channel. Your Christmas wolf has a mustache. Okay, well, I have no strong feelings of like or dislike toward it, but I do acknowledge its existence. Where am I putting uranium? Clearly not there. Here? I guess I'm putting my uranium here. Okay, I'm going to grab some of those keys that I've got. In the little circle, it must be cutting off the bottom of the beard because all I could clearly see was the mustache. Okay, so we are going to go back out into the wild blue and I can open the storage here. I wonder why I couldn't before. We're going to go check out that place that needs the key. And I think shortly after that, I'm going to call the stream because I've got to get ready for my lesson. You know, take a shower, shave, do all those kinds of things. Okay, so let's check out this place that needs a key. I gotta go buy cheese today. Other groceries too, but especially cheese. I've been thinking about that polenta that you weren't here when I mentioned before. Um, I wonder if I can treat it like cookie dough. Not oven bake it necessarily because I'm lazy, but I could like pan fry it and put like tomato sauce. I have spaghetti sauce I could use. As I said, I'm lazy. So yeah, spaghetti sauce. I could get hot dogs. You know, slice up hot dogs, have some like super ghetto pepperoni, except hot dogs. Yeah, so use that polenta to make some super ghetto pizza. Oh, here's a giant mushroom tree. This used to be a thing that the computer would tell you about. There'd be a a navigation beacon for big ass mushroom tree. They probably gave it some, more dignified name, but that's in essence what it was. Part of why I didn't stream for so long is that YouTube was happily demonetizing everything and accusing everyone of having like family unfriendly shit. And while I'm not friends to very many families, I don't think I'm particularly unfriendly. This is like a petrified sarlacc pit. How the hell did I even notice that? Green? Well, I guess because it glowed green. And why is that? Oh, this is that like temple place. Do you leave me alone so I can look at this? Okay. Terminal contains data mapping the complete biological species history of a member of the alien species. It's complex, but we can figure some shit out. It was grown from a seed a long time ago. Separated from broodlings for spec ops. Became a researcher and is like super smart. It's 100. Downloaded a encrypted data set. Was stored for 3 years for refactoring. Relocated to Outer Galaxy Cluster to do some disease shit. And yeah, so this is basically someone's burial chamber. Well, I mean, I guess cool. And I guess I'll leave your ion crystals alone. Unless I get really, 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 really desperate. Or even mildly inconvenienced. So why would there be all this stuff? Like, to protect this guy. And then, there's already a sand shark in here. You know? So I guess we'll change the name of this from Bring a Key. We'll make it something that venerates. Dead smart alien dude. It's not important that he's an alien. D&D. And we'll make that like this color just because, and we'll turn that off. So I will leave that beacon as a further tribute to the dead smart guy. Let's see what time is it? It is almost 2. yeah, I'm gonna head back to base and then call it for the day. Because I mean, like the stuff that I need to do before I can actually do more things is really a bunch of resource gathering, and that's boring. But also, I got stuff I got to do, and I can do resource gathering off stream. I may not because, as I mentioned, I'm lazy. Um, but yeah, I'll do a little bit of ocean cleanup. Grabbing the lithium wasn't per se ocean cleanup, but if I need to make more bulkheads, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Do you live anywhere near him that like you would be able to meet or greet him? Because like for me, that would be. I mean, like if I ever did something like that, which I wouldn't. Um, like the majority of the people that subscribe are in uh, in the Europe area. Going as far as over on Discord. Like what? He'll just have an open chat with people on Discord. That's a lame meet and greet. Imagine a meet and greet's like you all go hook up at the pub and toss back a few. Hmm. Okay, well, let's set up one more bulkhead. I don't need one right there because that is just... Okay, I'm confusing it. Oh, I was thinking it was that. Okay, so I've got that area sectioned off. Kind of want to replace this with glass here. Setting up a bulkhead will make that more of a pain later. They really need to fix these frame rate issues. Because look at this. Here the frame time is crap. But if I turn over here, it's fine. Turn over here, it's crap. Does that show up in... No, it doesn't. If it did, I'd send a screenshot of that via the debugging thing. Okay, well, with that, we're going to call it. You have a good day, Wolfman, and everyone else. Remember to brush teeth, wear your seatbelt, and be kind to one another.